it's Rebecca here from Precious Pages Papercraft, and today I'm designing a layout for Bramble Fox using some of the fabulous new goodies from the store. So I've got some acrylic perspectives and the latest paper snips and stencil. So if you are a Foxbox Plus subscriber, as well as getting the Foxbox every month, you'll also get the latest paper snips and stencil too. So I've taken some time off camera to cut some images from the paper snips. It's number 24 and it's all spring and Easter related. So I'm going for an Easter layout today and using a photo from last Easter. We spent it at my parents' house and my little boy had a really fun Easter egg hunt in their garden and in their fields. And I've got a photo of him just at the end with all his goodies that he found. And I'm using Paige Evans' Splendid collection, I think it is, from last year. I wanted something bright and colourful. Easter's all about fun, so I wanted something playful and fun, and Paige Evans' collections just scream fun to me. So I've cut a cut file from one of the patterned papers. It's called Large Scribble, I think, and it was from Just Nick. Got that just before they sadly closed down. So I'm going to have that on my background. But I wanted some bright colour behind it, so I'm using a pink Distress Oxide here. It's the shade Picked Raspberry, and I love how that looks with that kind of blue pattern paper on top of it. And I'm just filling in some gaps there where you can see there's a few gaps in the cut file, so I wanted the pink to show through that as well. And I'm going to add some foam behind this and raise it up from my background because I love to have lots of dimension on my pages. So I get through a lot of craft foam, and not many layouts in an album. But I do love to have dimension, so the end result is worth it for me. So I'm just cutting this into little strips, and it's adhesive on one side, so I'll just peel back the paper and then I'll add some double-sided tape on top of that. There we go, I skipped through the boring part for you. That is now stuck in place. I've got my photo here of my little boy with all his eggs and his basket. I've added some foam behind that as well, so that will be raised up even more than the cut file. And then I've got some of the gorgeous florals. Now these are from the Paige Evans collection, and I'm going to bring in a couple from the paper snips as well. They matched perfectly, so I love lots of florals. And I'm just having a play now, popping in my paper snips. I've got this gorgeous little cloud here. He's really cute. And he's got a little happy face on him. And I'm going to use the latest stencil to create myself some more clouds as well. I've popped a few rainbows on the page, and I've got those really adorable bunnies in those little plant pots. And because I've included those bunnies, I also have brought in some of the bunnies and chicks acrylics as well as perspectives. They are super cute. I think you get 4 bunnies and 4 chicks in that set. So I've got a couple of the bunnies on the page here and a couple of the chicks. And I've added 2 of the large butterflies there. They are from one of the Paige Evans papers. I've just fussy cut those and popped one at the top and one at the bottom. And then my title here for this layout, I'm using Good Stuff, and that is from the Zest for Life collection, set. So you get 2 titles in that set. You get Zest for Life, which is cut in a gorgeous kind of lemon yellow colour, and then also Good Stuff, which is cut from white acrylic. And I thought that worked really well with my layout today because my little boy is sitting around all his good stuff that he's found. So I'm going to have my title just slightly under my photo there. I'm just going to work my way around now, getting everything stuck in place. Most of it is going to be raised up on foam pads for that dimension, and my acrylics, I will use my glossy accents to get those stuck in place. There we go, I've skipped through most of that again for you. It's very repetitive watching me stick things down. But that is everything in place now. And I've used that little cloud up the top there from the paper snips, and there was only one, and I felt like I wanted a few more. So I'm going to use the latest stencil. It's really beautiful. It's got lots of rainbows and clouds on it. And they're decorative rainbows as well. That big one's got lovely patterns on it, but it's got a couple of big clouds at the top which are a very similar shape and size to the one from the paper snips. So I'm using a Distress Oxide here. I think it's Salty Ocean, and just using the stencil and a blending brush and applying the ink on just some A4 white card, and then I'm going to cut these out, and they kind of match my paper snips cloud now. So it's just a different way to use a stencil. You don't always have to use it on your background. You can use it to create yourself some little embellishments like I've done here. And again, I will raise these up on foam pads, and I'm just going to tuck them in a couple of places on my layout. And I love how they look there, just bring a little pop of blue here and there through the page. And that is me done. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this layout and the process, and it gives you some inspiration. Easter's not something I scrap a lot of. I tend to just do 1 or 2 layouts a year, but I really enjoyed this one, so I might even do a few more. But I will leave some links in the description box below for you to the Bramble Fox website and our Foxbox subscription page, and also to our Bramble Fox Friends Facebook group. So if you're not a member, do head on over and join us there. You get loads of inspiration, loads of news and gossips on upcoming products. Morag does a Marvellous Monday live every Monday, so you get to watch her scrap live, and she does sneaks of the new products and things as well. And you'll also find the details of our monthly challenge where you can win a voucher to the store. So lots of reasons to head over and join. So I'll leave those links down below for you. But thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you next time.